Confess and we'll go easy on you. Tell us the truth and we'll put in a good word with the judge. Phrases you would most likely associate with American cop films or series. But now a worrying trend happening right here in the UK. A survey taken by serving prisoners has given rise to concerns that young people in England and Wales are being rushed into guilty pleas under US-style bargaining arrangements, with some people saying they were only given 30 minutes or less to decide. These types of plea bargaining are not part of the judicial system here in the UK, bar some extremely complex cases, although we do have the reduced sentence for an early guilty plea. But the pressuring of suspects leads to a lack of informed choice. A report by the NGO Fair Trials offers anecdotal evidence that defendants are being offered little and rushed advice on their pleas, with scant judicial oversight over the decision making, raising claims that some are being pushed to admit guilt to crimes that they did not commit. The Daily Mail has reported that the Criminal Cases Review Commission in England and Wales shows that of 128 cases referred to the Court of Appeal as potential miscarriages of justice since 2012, approximately 50 cases involved defendants who initially pleaded guilty. The survey results report that the survey was based on a survey of 27 prisoners and group discussions with 12 people over the past year who have had experience of the criminal justice system as young adults. The report says that it is clear that many young people are not given adequate information to make their decision on how to plead, or where they are given such information, it is not provided in a way that is easily understood. Many individuals felt that the pros and cons of entering a guilty or not guilty plea were not properly explained to them, including the impact that such decisions could have on their rights, and that they were given inaccurate or misleading advice about the potential outcomes of their cases. This often led to them making decisions that they later regretted. It adds that their accounts detail a system that is not only failing to equip young adults with the knowledge and information to make the best decisions for the cases and inducing them to plead guilty to offences they did not commit, but they also highlight broader systemic failures that impeded justice and fairness for defendants, irrespective of age or experience. Now, I understand that a reduced sentence for a guilty plea is offered when it saves on witnesses having to attend court and the stress and time and the cost of a lengthy trial. And I don't disagree that that's a good thing, but that's for the court to decide, not for the police, who simply want to secure another tally for the next Home Office report, regardless to whether it's a positive outcome for them or not. Remember, the number of arrests and reported crimes, even charges, is all favoured over the number of people actually found guilty of an offence by both the police and the Home Office, because the numbers are higher and it makes them look like they're doing something. Well, in fact, arresting and charging 500 people for offences but only securing convictions for 12, for example, isn't likely to instil much faith in the system. But this is what's happening, and you, the public, are being duped by percentages and of offences and charges, not of convictions and positive outcomes. When you are arrested and you know that you didn't do it, stick to the truth. Never give up, never give in, never give the police what they want in return for leniency, because it's not down to the police anyway. All you'll get is up to a third off of the sentence imposed if you are found guilty, and if you are not, then you must trust the system as best you can, even though it is broken, and you must never stop fighting for what is right and for the truth. Never believe a word a copper says, and in fact never speak to a copper or a brief if they tell you to simply admit it. If it's your brief telling you that, then sack them off and get another one, or say nothing until you get released, then go and see one of your choosing. I would be interested to know actually what Daniel from Blackbeltbarrister has to say on the matter of pressure being placed on suspects and the potential adverse effects of such actions for the suspects and for the police, and what can be done in the case of being faced with this scenario. I think it's an important question, and Daniel, if you are watching, I would like to hear your view on it.